morning, fishy friends. Welcome to your morning's entertainment. Grab your croissants, pancakes, or Vegemite on toast and wake up to today's host, that buttery smooth groovy cat, Mr. Salem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this morning's entertainment. We're here back after over a week. It's been over a week. I don't even remember what we did last. It was probably the vampire game with all the reading. So much reading, so many vampire things. Crazy. But we're back finally. It won't be a very long stream, but we got to check out Nikki. I don't know if Nikki's at the halfway thing. Nikki might be at the halfway thing, maybe. I don't know. I know it had an update when I opened the thing up to get ready, so there's that. But it almost always has a hotfix, some sort of update thing whenever I open it. So yes. And also we have a box here that we need to go through. There's a bunch of other stuff that's taken up because last week we had to sort all the stuff out. For those who were here and may remember when we did the graded card opening, there are a lot of issues. I've been in contact with them, and that's going to be underway to getting sorted. So I've got those things out here because I need to get that all collected and whatnot so I can wrap it up and send it off to them. But yes, we can talk about that more another time. But yes, yes, it's been a while, over a week, because there was an accident, an incident, a mishap. But yes, anyway, let me catch up on chat. Okay, well, I can get rid of that one first. Boop. Whee. Okay. Yep, no, there we go. It worked. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that was before I even started. Thank you very much, Lit, for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. 5 months. That is almost 6, which is almost a whole year. At 6 is being half, almost half of a whole year when it's 6. If it gets to 6. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, no, not that one. There we are. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, it starts with that anyway. Like last time, our magic cat was like totally reading us Vampire Adventures in New York. Yeah, there we go. And we were like so confused if those yellow things were like lemons or not. No, that was a completely different time. Now, our Salem is like totally on a short injured Nikki and Momo island stream playing Infinity Nikki. Will they like totally heal on this chill island adventure, or will our magical cat like totally find more mischief to get into? And congratulations, Teddy, on coming first. I hope that you're well and wonderful this afternoon. And congratulations, Viking, on coming second. I hope that you're well and wonderful this very early morning, I believe, for you. And thank you very much, Kuro, for the gifted for the subscription. Thanks to the gifted subscription from Big White Bear. There we go. And that is 12 months. There we go. Like we were just saying with the 12 months with the half of the thing, but there is 12 months with Kuro. She now has the full bronze fish. And then we got a real big fishbone thing. Hi, Salem. Hi, Salem. Hi, Viking. Hi, Kuro. And good afternoon, Big White Bear. I hope that you are well and wonderful today. Doobity papa doop hi BWB. Hi lit hi Viking. Thanks for the sub BWB. Doo papa doo. Hi lit hi Kuro. Hi BWB. And Krusty has resubscribed. Wowzers. 28 months. That's 2 12s plus a bit of change. Oh, and Krusty has the head of the silverfish. Working on the full silverfish. Very good, very good. Good morning. I hope that you're well and wonderful this morning, Krusty. Good morning, Salem. How are you feeling? How's the healing coming along? Hopefully, it isn't too bothersome for you. It is significantly better. It still does sort of like hurt when I like stretch out my mouth real wide like that, but like not hurt pain, just sort of a bit of I can feel it. Probably shouldn't have done that. I can feel it. But yes, it's significantly much better. So that's why we're here now. For a little bit because it has been quite a while. But thank you very much for checking. Hi, Krusty. Hi. And then we've got the cat with no eyes. The cat awoogered so much that the eyes fell out. Oh, I don't know what he saw. I don't know what I saw, but I saw something. And oh boy. And then we got the skeleton me cat thing in a pumpkin. And then the uwu one. I need to get a skeleton uwu of the current version one. That's what I need to do. And thank you very much for the cheer lit with all the hearts. Ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump. Jinkies, the jump scare. Oh boy. Your shirt's very leafy today. Yes. Very fine leaf. Fine leaves. It's sweet and sour Salem. My favorite sauce from McDonald's. Unfortunately, it's got gluten in it. I really like the sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. I have tried the one from KFC once upon a time, and I didn't mind it. It is quite different, but I didn't mind it with the crispy strips or whatever they call them. I really liked it with that. That was real nice. Yes. Meowsen, why did Salem have lemons in the last stream? That wasn't really explained. Krusty, oh my gosh, like Salem was probably just being like super dramatic with them, you know, for the aesthetic of their whole injured vibe. It's just past 11 p.m. Ah, see, so here, that's the thing. We've changed times over here, so I have to figure out. Now, have you changed times over there yet either? I know we've changed times. Have you changed times? So that's where I gotta, because times have changed. Times have changed. So, yes, all right. So you are now an hour less than what you used to be from me because of how my time's changed or your time's changed. Something like that, yeah. So I have to remember that now. Okay. It used to be 5, and now it's 4. Hi, Krusty. How you feeling? Yes, very tired, but yes, definitely better. I can talk. I can perhaps walk. We may even see me walk in a moment. And I don't know what else rhymes with that, but yes. Hi, why is Nikki injured? Nikki isn't injured, that was me. I saw Jessica Rabbit. Ooh, yes, no, very understandable then. That's all the curves in the right places. Ooh. Malvesant, why is Nikki injured? Like, Nikki's totally injured because Salem is like so into the whole injured vibe right now. Duh, they're just like projecting their amazing drama onto the game. Oh no, that's so flippin' creepy. Oh yeah, the hour time difference thingy. Don't know if it's happened yet because I know the European one was it was happening soonish, so I wasn't sure if it had or hadn't happened, but I know ours has. So that's why it's going to be even different again when so I have to get used to all the times and everything changing again. So all my times of knowing of peoples of things is going to get messed up for a little bit, but we'll get there. Mrs. Salem, I've returned from the big city. Ooh, it's little Krusty in the big city, like the little kitty in the big city, but it was the little Krusty, little crab skittering around. I bought an e-reader while I was there and lots of gunpla. Ooh, exciting. You can walk, you can talk, but can you dance? Ooh. Well, whether or not I can or can't is not the question because I simply do not dance anymore. I did at a wedding once. It was actually Ninja's wedding. There was a very tall lady, and she came up to me and she was like, "You're dancing with me." And that was it. I didn't have a choice. You have to do what tall ladies tell you to do because they're tall and they can make you anyway. So, um, I've been reading all the E's. Ooh, you might get a guest spot on Sesame Street then if you keep it up. When it's the letter of the day is E, presented by Krusty. Very good, very good. There's something I was going to say, but I do not remember. But yes, right. I got a box here. Crust E. Yes, yes. Okay, so two things first. First of all, super exciting news. Super exciting news. The artwork is done. It's finished. It was completed yesterday. The big artwork, the community artwork, the Wimmelbilderbuch, the Where's Wally, the hidden object, find object thingy, whatnot thingy. It's done. The final print files and whatnot should be sent to me probably later today or maybe tomorrow or something like that. But it is done. It's all finished off and everything. So once I get them and I go over them with a fine toothbrush, fine magnifying glass, I don't know, to ensure everything is correct. Yes, so that will be very soon when the digital version is given out to those who are a part of it. So I haven't fully figured it all out, but there will be a poster that will be available for people to get eventually. But anyone who is in it will be able to get a digital version. So then they can be like, woohoo, and then they can go through it themselves. And so it will be just released so everyone can see it. But that will be at a certain size. Those who are in it will get it at a slightly larger size. And then for anyone who would perhaps want it real big and in poster form, there will be the poster that people can buy. But so that's a little bit of a reward for those who are in it. They get it slightly larger than others. Yes. So the digital files of it and everything, that will probably be, let's say I do get the files today, I'd probably not get to actually go over it all and everything properly until maybe tomorrow sometime. So we're looking at perhaps maybe, and then I've got to sort everything out, maybe by the end of this week, maybe, or perhaps next weekend. But definitely before the end of the month. So yes, there's that, and that's done. So that's over 3 months. I'm pretty sure that project has been going, maybe about. Yeah, I mean the whole total of the whole thing sort of started initially in March when I was like, all right, you've got the next 3 months. If you haven't subscribed, you've got to subscribe either now, the next month, and the next month, and just as long as you've at least had 3 subscriptions and at least your third subscription is in May at minimum, you can be a part of it. And then I did need to fill in some more room, so there was that stuff in the Discord. But yes, so yeah, it in total it was 106 hours, 106 hours, and a whole flipper ton of money. The most expensive amount of money that I've put into any sort of merch / whatever thing. But I think it's well worth it. And yes, it's a little bit of a bit of for me, for them, and then for yous, for me, and so on. So yes. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for doing that for us and the effort that you put into it. Yes, no worries, no worries. Obviously, a lot of the work was the artist that did it, but yes, it was a lot of me figuring out some things and what I wanted, where I wanted, and things like that. So yeah, but it's finally done. Maybe the merch was the friends we made along the way. Well, interesting that you bring up merch, Krusty. Interesting that you bring up merchandise. Like I said, I have a box here that we have to go through quickly. Oh, look. It's from Salem. Ooh. I wonder what could be in this. Could this be the very thing that we've been not the artwork, but the very thing that we've been waiting for a couple of weeks to finally finish off the testing of the shirts and stuff. Maybe we'll have to see. Could it perhaps be merch? The Salem trading cards. Ooh, that's a very long way off. I've got the sample stuff for that, but that's a long way. Hopefully not a friend you made along the way. Well, unless it's something like a Furby-sized one that can be fit into a small cryogenic packaging type of thing. Oh wow, we got a bunch of things. Look at all of that. Oh boy. I'm only partly regretting this because of how many times I'm going to have to flip and stand up because I didn't remember how many things there were. There's a lot of things. Right. Get that one. Let me say we got to do that one first. That one. And that one. All right. Okay, here we go. Let me get up and walk over there. All right, let's see. That's what I think it is, all right? No, that's got to be something different. Oh, that is something different. I was like, that looks weird. That's not right. Oh. I miscounted in my head. I'm like, where's the third one? We already did the third one the other week. All right. I will be right back. All right. Here we go. First of all, it's smooth. It definitely felt weightier and thickerish. The print is really nice and and bright. And I really like this one. One downfall thingy thing is the collar is a little small. This is an XL. But obviously, I'm a medium-ish. I'm a small to medium, and perhaps I just have a big head, but it's a little smallish, little tightish, narrowish. It's not too bad, and obviously super brand new, right? Straight out the packet. It will give a little bit of, it's got a bit of stretch, but yeah, it's a little smallish, I think, for an XL for the collar, but outside of that, not bad. Again, this is an XL. This is nice. This is actually really nice. I really like this one. The problem is, and this is one thing that I was a bit concerned about, right? This is the black version of this. And this one was one of my favorites for feel. This was actually like my top one. The only thing I didn't like about this one was how dark the print is. Like, that's super dark. It's super bright here. Super bright. The feeling of it is because obviously it is on black, so it doesn't feel as smooth as they do on white, but it feels still really nice. It doesn't feel as thick or as tacky as some of them do on the blacks. So on black, at the moment, I mean, not at the moment. On black, I think this is my favorite for black, and so that's sort of partly why I was doing this as well, because I'm like, we'll need to decide a base to use if we're going black and white, but then also so I know if ever for certain things I'm only going white or I'm only going black. So if I was ever only going black, I'd probably choose this base. Because again, straight out the packet, it feels nice and smooth. Now again, we will wash them, these remaining three, the one we did last time, and then this one and the next one we'll do, and then do them again. But you're meant to wash them before you wear them, but the truth is a lot of people don't. A lot of people will get them straight out the bag and put them on. And I'd like, if possible, for it to be a nice experience straight from the get-go. Doesn't always happen, but yeah, I like this one. I really do. Like, the colors on this, I think, are really good. So yeah, get up again. As you can see, though, again, different. It's super bright, like much more vibrant. Sorry, this one's just real dark. Unfortunately, again, it's not so dark that it's terrible. It's just it is really dark in comparison to some of the other white ones, which is sort of the yeah. It could have been the perfect one for both black and white. Now, the thing that I'd be using, Fourth Wall, they do have a new thing where you can put in like different whatchamacalls. I don't know if you can do like two different bases for the one listing. So for the black, it's one base, and for the white, it's a different base. If you can, very likely this will be the black base that we use. Because again, I really like this. Again, we'll recheck the other black one because it was two blacks and one white. But yeah, no, it's real good. I like this. I really like this. Yes. Um, it's a cat friend. I hope he poked holes in the box. Now that shirt is more valuable slash collectible since it's a Salem worn shirt. I just need to sign it. Go. No, always wash before wear. Yes, you're meant to. You're meant to. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. And I can understand. They're excited. They just got their thing. Wowzers. They want to put it on and wear it. So yes, but now we'll keep this one out just for a second, but I'll get and we'll is the next one. So one moment. Oh, whoops. This is a white one. Now, I think this one is the white version of this one. I think. Because the things over there did get a bit mixed up. I believe it's the white version of this one. The black one of this was really quite nice as well. So this white one, the print isn't super dark. That's why I kept this other white one out. So in comparison, this one, see, it's darker than like the black of the other one, right? But it's not as dark as this white one. It's still, darkish, but it's not as dark. So this one is definitely, print wise, color wise, sorry, better than this one. However, it's not as smooth. The printing isn't as smooth as this one. So yeah, like again, shirt feels real nice and smooth. Same size as the other ones, XL. And the neck isn't as tight. It's already a little bit like soft and loose-ish, which is nice. It's an XL, so that should be like that for me, right? But it's soft. Again, the print not as soft, but still quite soft in comparison to some. But yeah, not as soft as like that one. But it is a bit brighter, so that's good. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. I don't know. I wouldn't say maybe it's the best white one. I don't know. It's hard to say because pros and cons of this one in comparison to this one, for example, that one's darker. Outside of that, this one's almost perfect. With this one, it's yeah, like it's just a little bit brighter, but it's not soft. So that doesn't really matter that much. I mean, after a wash, they tend to get a little bit softer anyway, right? So the true rankings happen after the wash, and I try them all again. But yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. But yeah. I trust the shirt makers. I only wash if it's a gift for someone else. Hi, Red. Hi, Viking. Nice. I can't tell. I like soft. Bless you. And good afternoon, Red. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. Gesundheit. Thank you. But yeah, it's still not bad. It's not like getting a C or a D in my rankings and stuff like that. It's still definitely gonna be very high up. So, like for example, that's when it comes into play when I look at the different warehouses that can come from. Can it come from Europe? Can it come from the US? Can it come from Australia? Where can it come from? Because the more places it can come from, the better it can be for different people with shipping. So that's another thing that I do take into account. Plus the sizes. The small size might only be an S, and the highest size might only be a 2XL. So then others though, some can go down to a 2XS, and some can go up to a 5XL. So there's a lot of different things that go into my checkings for all this stuff. But overall, yeah, not bad. Not bad. I've got to eat lunch, so I'm eating early dinner. Ah, very good, very good. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, let me just pop these away because now we go through these things. Ooh, exciting. How am I going to figure out which one's what? I was like, oh, this is going to be tricky, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky now. Ah, cakes. We'll get them, though. We'll get them sorted. All right, I'll be back. Go with this one first. All right, now we're on to the jumpers. This is the lane 7, so I gotta make sure yeah. Also notice we apparently had a hype train, and we got level 1, 67%. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, this is a jumper. Now, we've only had one jumper, and the only reason why I got some jumpers because just getting 2 shirts, I'm like, that's because of the shipping and everything. I'm like, I really should do some other things. And we'd only ever had one jumper before, and I was not happy with it. So to show you the other jumper, look at that. Like, you can see straight away. That's just so not bright and faded and just absolutely terrible. This is how it should be. So much brighter. Yeah. But yeah, so this one, how does it feel? Well, the print feels thickish, but it's a jumper. It's not a shirt, so it's going to be very different, obviously. Not a problem. It's not like the plastic wrap type of thing, but it is sort of thickish. But that's again fine for a jumper. It's different when it's a shirt. But the colors very good. I like the colors very good. The whole actual thing, it feels real nice and soft. Again, I've got the shirt underneath, so I'm feeling it on the arms. But I will say it is that that very sort of what do they call it? Not felt. What's it called? Not Febreze. Not Fahrenheit. Might not even start with an F. What are you when you're a lumberjack? What do you wear? Fish. Whatever it is. Flannel, that's it. Flannelette. It's that sort of flannelish, feltish, I suppose, yeah. Could have just kept with felt. Feel on the inside. Yeah, with that sort of feeling. Now, I personally don't like the feel of that, like touching it. Ugh. But when it's on me touching like that, again, a jumper, usually it's very cold. It's not too bad of a thing. Like it's quite warm. So significantly better than this one. This one was the absolute cheapest. This was the Gildan, and as we know, I've made my stance on Gildan and how terrible it is very clear. But again, I have said there has been a Gildan shirt that surprisingly was not bad. But the Gildan jumper, terrible, pathetic. This one, lane 7. This one's much nicer, much nicer. So yeah, this one getting much better marks than that. It's an XL, so it's obviously meant to be longer. So it's good. Yep, very, wideish as it should be, and yeah, it feels fine for a jumper. Yeah, I'd be content with this. I'd be fairly, happy with this one. So that's good. That's good that we've got one that's fantastic. All right. Unfortunately, we have 2 more. I'm glad we're getting these out of the way now while it's early before the sun actually starts beaming and warming up because this would be atrocious. I can take that back. I'll be right back. Just quickly, now we won't be able to test this properly with the other ones, but there is like all the fibers and stuff that come from it because it is new, so that's expected. But I'm not going to be able to test that with the other 2 because obviously this white one has already got stuff on it now. So yeah, but that's not really a thing. There we go. Oh, this one is, I have no idea what this one is. All it has is that 65% cotton. So I know not all of them are cotton. Quite a lot of them are actually just like very high, polyester. So this one definitely is higher in the cotton. The printing, um, still colorful, much more colorful than the bad one, right? But in comparison to the 7 lane, I think the 7 lane might be a bit brighter, maybe? I think the 7 lane's brighter. Yeah, no, the 7 lane's definitely brighter. I think the sprint area on this one might be bigger though. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Yes, this one, the print area is much bigger. Much bigger. Now, this is an XL as well. XL 2XL. I got them all the same. An XL. The print area on this one, much smaller. Much smaller. Not that it's so much of an issue though, but it's only that size, right? But this one, much bigger, much bigger. So I definitely like that. I like that on it. The fact that it's, larger, it can take up a more of an area and everything like that. Yeah. So that's good. Feel wise, very similar to the 7 lane one. Just trying to see with the colors. Colors do seem quite similar, to be honest. But yeah, no, I like that it's a larger area that the print's on. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. How's it feel? Feels warm. The sleeves I think feel a bit nicer. Yeah. So well, it's so this one, the sleeves have a different sort of semi-feel texture to the rest of it, and I actually kind of like that. Whereas with this one, um, the sleeve or the cuff is the same, like pretty much the exact same. So it is a little bit more, it's a little bit more tighter, which I kind of like. I like that because then, you can get it there and it's more likely to sort of stay there, even if it is all big and bulgy and whatnot. Whereas with the other one, it's a bit more stretched, sort of, and it's a little slipperier. Yeah, so feels soft, feels warm. The felt stuff on the inside is still same thing, fairly basically the same of sorts. But I think I like this one more because wider print area. So yeah. But where were we? Let me catch up on the chat before we go for the final one. Um, um, I forgot to. Yep. Nice. Have a good dinner. Red. Thank you, Viking. Why is Nikki injured, Viking? Nikki's not injured. I was injured. Had my face, scratched very deeply. By a cat. I like it. Impressive difference. Yes. According to Meowsant, because she's into that. According to Salem, it's not Nikki that's injured. Flannel, played, red. Oh, the print on that one you're not wearing isn't good at all, yes. Who is injured? Salem was, recently. Is he okay? No, he died. I meant, is he okay to stream? Should he lie down? I hope so, but we'll see. Okay, I like the brighter one, but sadly it'll fade in the wash. Oh, so that's what happened. Which kitty went feral? No, so what it was is the cat was sleeping and was stretched out above where I sleep, was stretched out, and he turned in the night, and as he turned, he slipped and fell down, and as he slipped and fell down, his claws landed on my face and scratched it open. Yes. And because it was around my mouth area, And it was quite deep. I wasn't able to properly open my mouth or talk for a couple of days with it actually reopening. So that's why for the couple of days I couldn't really do anything. All I was the most I was able to do was I had to force a straw into one of the corners of my mouth to drink. Um, so yes, but fortunately, it's hidden by the facial hair. A lot of it. I was trying to come back a couple of days earlier. I just wouldn't have had the camera on, but it's at the point now that you can't see it unless I'm quite close, which is why I won't be getting very close to the camera, and also why I'm not going to specifically say or point to where it is, because then if you do pay attention real closely, you can see it, and yeah, yeah, not good. But yes, no, it's healed up very, very good. It's just like I said, is that stretch my mouth open real wide too much. I can feel it, but are you okay to stream? I'm never okay to do anything, but I do it anyway because if I don't, then nothing will get done. Yay, that's very unfortunate accident, but please don't overdo it either. Nikki has a little dialogue. I can't spell. Yes, but yeah, talking's fine now. Talking's fine. Reading's fine. It's just opening my mouth wide like that hurts. So, and you don't do that when you normally talk. You should scratch your back. Well, see, it wasn't actually the cat's fault. The cat was just sleeping and stretched out. It was long cat, because it's been quite warm. So it wasn't his fault. He just slipped. So I couldn't blame him. So yeah. Doop-it-up. I thought Salem was injured in a skiing accident. Ah, yes, from all the times I go skiing. I went to the snow 5 years ago when I went to America, but prior to that, the snow was back in very early 90s, late 80s in Australia, snow regions. But yes, no, I don't snow. I made a snowball in America. I made a snowman. I made a snow angel. Don't yawn then. Yes. Don't be tired. Unfortunately, that's just me in general. I'm tired. Don't scratch back. Bad advice. Salem skis. Salem frequents the Alps. Nice. Yes, I go up there because it's the only true place where I can do my yodeling. Because if you're anywhere but the Alps, yodeling is it just doesn't feel right. It's got to be at the Alps. Where you got to be when you yodel. But yeah, I like this one. This one so far, I think, is the top one. But we have one final one to test. I'm not going through it as many of the jumpers as I have with the shirts because obviously most people don't wear jumpers. My impression of Salem, except I don't wear the eye mask thingies like that. I can't stand that. I don't need pitch black to sleep. I can sleep with the light on here. I mean, I do it quite often. I doze off. I have my micro naps. But yeah, I don't like things really over my face very much. Yeah, I don't need whatchamacall things, but yes. Yes, because so with jumpers, right? I know some people do. Some people will wear them without a shirt on, and it's all just against their skin. But most people don't. They have a shirt underneath. So it's not as, you know, specific. I'm not going to be as specific on, oh, I've got to check and make sure I'm getting the absolute, like, softest, smoothest one that feels real nice on the skin because a lot of it's not going on the skin. Mostly it's just your arms that's going to be touching. So really, all the jumpers come down to is how the print goes and obviously if it in general feels nice. So yeah. Jumper is a sweatshirt like the one you have on. Yes, yes, yes. I believe, yeah, that's what you call it. We just call them jumpers. Then you've got the hoodie. The hoodie is a jumper that's got a hood. That's the difference for over here anyway. So yes, but I will say that when I'm naming them and listing them, they're going to be listed as jumper. So, but but yeah, like I said, I do know some people do wear them with no shirt on underneath. I'm not one of those people. Um, One thing though about jumpers is that there are no jumper bases that don't have that big front pocket. Because of that, that really limits the designs I can use with it. Because a lot of the designs, you only get if you're putting it on the front, very small area. And I'm like, that's gonna look weird. So you'd have to put it on the back. But a lot of designs, they just look a bit weird if you're putting the design on the back. So I will say there's not going to be many jumpers, sorry, hoodies. There's not going to be very many hoodies at all over the entirety of forever until Fourth Wall get more bases. They technically do have a long sleeve shirt with a hood. That's not really a hoodie. It's because it's a shirt. It's shirt thickness. It's a bit weird. They need more hoodies. They need some hoodies that don't have that big joey pouch at the front. That's what they need. Yeah. Anyway, final one to go through, and then that will be the last jumper to test, and then I'll be able to do my things and whatnot. The good thing as well with the jumpers, I don't really need to test them after a wash. I mean, I will, but not much is going to change because like there's no sort of prickliness or we'll see if it's soft or anything like that. So I can basically make my big decisions after I've gone through this one and go through everything and whatnot. And thank you very much for behind. Very much appreciated. I like your version of a jumper. I like American jumpers because they're one piece. Well, I think it very much depends on like manufacturer and stuff, right? Like, because some of those shirts were like multiple pieces, and some of them were a single piece for the body part. So I think it definitely depends on the actual manufacturer and how they decide to do it. When it comes to shirts, I prefer it being a two-panel one where you got the front and you got the back and it's got the side seam. It does add in the whole thing of, oh, there's an extra seam, which could be, there can be roughness in it. That's why it's, specific for me to go through a lot of shirts to make sure they were soft and everything. But the shirts where the body part is just one piece and it's all seamless, they feel weird. It feels like I'm in a tube. I don't like being in tubes. So not my body, not my midsection. I don't like that being in. All right, check the final one, and we'll be done. So yeah, pop that one there because we got to pair between those. I'll be right back. All right. Now this one is the Jersey one. Brand is Jersey. Wah, wah. Um, it feels different. The actual, like the jumper itself, it doesn't feel as soft. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because the inside is the real soft stuff, and that feels fine. That feels nice, like the others. Overall, it feels a bit lighter than the other ones, but the outside of it is a little bit more rougher feeling. That's all. But again, that doesn't really matter that much because it's the outside. You're not feeling that. You're feeling the inside at all if you're feeling anything. But again, it does feel a little bit lighter. How's the colors? I don't know. Very similar. Maybe like just fractions not as bright. Maybe. But like not bad. Like not super dark like that one that from way back when that I first showed. That was absolutely atrocious. But how's the print sizing on it? So this was the one that we just did, right? That was real big. I think it's small like the first one. Yeah. So it's going to be about the same size as that first one. So in that case, the second one is definitely the one with the larger print sizing, which is good. This one did feel like it was a little bit longer as well. The cuffs, sneeze again. Cuffs feel a different thing, but also still, like, more rougher. The bottom hem feels, that sort of roughness as well. Yeah, not necessarily bad, but yeah, I don't know where I'd place this one out of these three, because like that first one from way back when, I've never considered that. Um, Nice jersey, Gesundheit, bless you. Also, wash that as ASAP. All of them will be washed, and I will check them again, obviously. But so far of this three, I think I like the second one the most, and a big part of it is because the print is bigger, print's wider, longer, taller, whatever. Like there's more area that can be printed, which I think is more usable because if I can print it on more of the shirt, I don't have to, but knowing that I can is good, and then I can make the thing smaller if I need to. But if this is the maximum it can go, it just means that I can only ever go smaller. I can't go wider, bigger, or whatever. So yeah. But again, this one's not necessarily bad. Hopefully, that second one isn't the most expensive one because the jumpers they really do jump up in price real quickly between some of the things. So but all three of them, overall, I don't think there's actually anything really wrong with any of them. So yeah, again, I will watch them all and check them all again. But yeah, yeah, I'm happy with all these jumpers. Much more than that flipping Gildan one. Oh, Gildan. Not even once. Like ice. Don't even try it. All right, now let me take this off, otherwise I'll start sweating and getting way too hot and uncomfortable and probably die. And then there's one more thing in the box, and then we can get into Nikki. And I don't need to get up and down with the next one, so fantastic. Alrighty. The final thing. Oh. Now, this was just a little extra thing. I was like, oh, I might as well test it out. Might as well see how it goes. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this looks. Wonder what this could be. We got a little tote bag. And it's organic cotton fiber. Yeah. Got a little tote bag. Now, printing looks fine. Printing looks real good on it. Very sort of similar to how it was with the napkins. The napkins one were done through a sublimation type thing, so they were like super soft in it. With these ones, it's like the shirts, where you can sort of feel that sort of thing on it. A dress, oh, there are dresses and stuff, but I didn't go get any tests of dresses, mostly because I don't think this design would go well with a dress. So, but there may be things in the future that we mess around with for dresses, but not at the moment. But yeah, no. So it's a tote bag, little tote bag. There were two different sizes for tote bags. There was this one, which is the sort of more, I don't know, semi-squarish one, and then there's one which is a bit more of a rectangle one where it's a bit longer. Or it might be wider. It might be rectangle wider. Yeah. So I thought this one was fine for a testing, but I think it comes out pretty fine. Get a little tote bag to when you go shopping to buy all your hot sauces. And again, organic cotton. Yeah, no. I think that's good. I'm pleased with that. So for the extra things outside of the shirts and jumpers, outside of the apparel, what do we got? We got napkins and we got tote bags. Fantastic. Yeah, very good. Very good. I like it. Wonderful. All right, let me put that down there. Oh. Put it all. Now we can get into Nikki. Fantastic. Wonderful. Merch looks good. Yes. Thank you. But yeah, now that the very final things are there, again, very final step is just to wash all those ones that we just tried on, and then to try them all again after I've washed them, and then I can make the final decisions and actually set up all the things, and then the merch store can be open. So merch store might be open by end of the month, maybe. 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 Don't quote me on that. Alright, let's get in and let's do a little bit of Nikki. We won't get to do too long, but we'll get a bit. In time for Christmas? 100% in time for Christmas. Without a doubt, guaranteed. By Christmas time, I would hope to have had a second drop happening. So, but the Hot Boys stuff will definitely be ready before Christmas. I mean, so the Hot Boys stuff might not be the stuff ready to go end of the month, but the merch store will be open most likely by the end of the month. So that might just have some of the, you know, the other designs that you've seen previously. But
New adventures, new stories.
all right,
There's so much to look forward to.
all right, we gotta do our daily stuff. Ooh. But Kingdom for a costume. How has work been going, Viking? Because you've been back for, you know, a couple weeks now. Hopefully it's all been not too bad. Things haven't been, you know, painful or anything. They haven't had you going up and down too many ladders or anything. And teaching too many of the young kids how to do things and stuff, and hopefully it's been okay. Oh boy.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
We've definitely got like the bug one. We just need to get the plant one. I missed that one. It's been but thank you for asking. Well, that at least that's not. It's been absolutely terrible and atrocious. So there's that, at least. At least. But I do hope. I mean, it's work, so you know. There's only so much goodness that can be, right? But yes, I do hope that at least things don't get as bad as they were, and maybe they even get better. That would be nice. That's surely enough. Well, mail. Still a lot, and I probably came back too soon. I like my team. Just the company is... Gotcha. Well, I'm glad your team's good. Oh, so much. Alright, that's Twitch drop. That's do the survey. Compensation for... Oh, that we had that investigated non-frozen when unknown clothing was required. Alright. Twist drop. Nothing there. Yeah, see, they at least say it. That one didn't say it. Oh, no, now it does. That one was from previously. Alright. That's good. That's all of that done. How are we? For our dailies? Not. Alright. Realm of Escalation? And that will finish it off. Okay. And yeah, having the good team can definitely help when, you know, it's not perhaps always the best. So I'm glad you have a good team, or that you like your team. I don't know if they're a good team, but at least you like them. How have I gotten so many of these all of a sudden in comparison to like the other things? It might be from my actual house, because I think I've had them as trees, maybe that could be it.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
Alright. That done. Go over here. Bubble flower. Yeah, that should fit. But yeah, I'm keen for when, you know, the art piece comes out and people get to look at it and go through it. And, you know, the search things, there's not many. There's only like 10 search term things to find. But hopefully people still, you know, they enjoy it and it's nice and they can see other little things and then be like, oh, look at that. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, I get that reference. Or I have no idea what this is. What's going on? Why did you make me a shrimp? I'm so very curious as to what I'm going to look like. I'm waiting patiently too. Ooh. Some people I definitely had a bit of, ooh, I don't know, what should I make them look like? Like, what should I do? How should I do it? But other ones, like right from the get-go, I was like, ooh, I know definitely what I'm gonna have some people as. So, some people are some weird, watery creatures. Other people less so. Oh, we don't need to go over there. Weird, unique, same difference. Yes. I've missed Nikki. It's been a week. Wow. It's been over a week. I would assume she's very upset with me. Making sure, because sometimes some of them sit on these little islands. Bamboozle me. Now, that should be actually all of the things, I think. Yes. I just have to pick up the last of the big star thing. Ah, very good. Also, Dimitri, he was almost completely better, and then he sort of relapsed and got a little bit sicker again. But I will talk to him tomorrow, and we'll see how he's going. But yeah, he basically, I think he's, the cold sort of came back a little bit. So, but he's very close to being, you know, all completely better. So I would dare say it's possible he might even be here next weekend. Maybe. We'll find out. Because he's keen to finish off that spooky game. We're so close. I swear there's probably only like half an hour left. But he's keen to finish it off. And he's super keen for his anchovy pizza. Oh boy, he can't wait. They're just anchovy and cheese. No olives. We got them all? Yeah. Fish. We're close. 40 off and we can get some flowers. And here I was thinking I had bothered him in Discord. No. I know he doesn't use Discord a heap, but yeah, I know he's got it on his phone, but sometimes he has the notifications and stuff turned off. So yeah, if he doesn't end up responding or anything for a long time, it's not because he's ignoring anyone. It's just because he does not like Discord. He complains about it so much. But the problem is the issues he has isn't Discord's fault. It's his iPhone's fault. Well, it's an iPhone issue, not Discord issue. Alright, we'll go do our island stuff. Dimitri has no idea what he's looking like in the artwork either. Ninja's seen what he looks like, what Dimitri looks like, but Dimitri himself hasn't. Social is a souvenir. Giant meteorite is about to descend. Ooh, would you like to see it, Nikki? Come to the home island wharf tonight between 10 and 4. Ooh, I've never seen that before. Let's do it now, I guess. Giant meteorite descends at midnight. It ruined the ground. Wow.
Where should we go explore next?
Sketch. Eight screens. Huh. Forger of Blades. Forerunner of Light. Okay. Does it like disappear? Do they fix up my ground?
Magic of styling? When Nikki shows up, even falling meteors can't help but be drawn in.
I wonder if, because I remember Kuro once said that a meteor hit her house. I wonder if it was that thing, but it landed on her house. I'll get these three and then I'll go, ooh. Ooh. All the meteors. I'll do the rest with fishing. Oh, that's over the water. We won't do that. We'll just do the rest with fishing. Yes, all the anglers will think we're awesome. We didn't catch a fish, we catched a meteorite, we catched a rock. I don't know, I don't think they'll be jealous, Momo.
Momo, from now on you can call me the Fishing Master. Fishing Master Nikki. So when can I read your expert's guide to fishing? Hey. Yeah.
Almost at 20. Now what? Fish.
Yeah.
13 more times, so... If we get in here for at least, you know... At least 2 to 3 sessions this week, depending on how long I go and if I do this stuff first and any other things and stuff. We could get our blinkos leveled up. That's exciting.
What a big harvest! Nikki, is this edible?
I believe there's been like drops and stuff going on with Palalia as well. Was there some recent update or anything that happened with it? Or is it just they're
Plants are part of
doing
the
drops
family
for some
too.
reason?
They deserve our care and
Or
attention.
maybe Halloween drops? Do they have a Halloween event going on? Now, if I leave these trees here, will they actually grow new fruit again? Or not? I think we should try that. Just in case. That way I don't have to keep spending to get seeds for the big trees. They make a weird noise. Yep, Halloween drops indeed. Ah, very good. And is it like actual Halloween, not like the Nikki Halloween, which is not Halloween? I am a little sad that, you know, yeah, okay, it's witch looking, but it's not Halloweeny, which is, you know, a bit upsetting, disappointing. It's still okay, like I really like it and I would like to get it. I don't think because if I had the week off I'm going to be able to, but... Alright, let's give him some food. It's pumpkin and graveyard thing. Ooh, cauldrons and floating candles, a purchasable pumpkin, rock hopper, frogs too. Ooh, that sounds really good. That's definitely Halloween, and that sounds very good. Wonderful. Looking for candy through multiple disciplines. Oh, okay. Fishing, mining, foraging. So that's one sort of thing that I do miss about MMORPGs, is when it would be the Halloween events and stuff, and you'd go and do those things for the extra stuff. On Star Wars The Old Republic for Christmas, for example, they called, because in the Star Wars universe, Christmas is called Life Day, I think it is. So you'd get like little snowbally type things, and you get a life day tree, and different stuff like that. I always like those seasonal event things because, like, okay, Nikki, every month it's got a thing, but with them MMORPGs and stuff, yeah, they had like specific things for Halloween, Christmas, Easter, like the big events, not something constantly going on. Now, I do know that when Star Wars The Old Republic went free to play, and then they shut down a lot of servers, and because not as many people were playing, and then it went on Steam and all sorts of stuff like that, they do have a rolling thing, and I think it's every month, or maybe it's every fortnight. One of the event things that used to happens now, and it sort of cycles through, but it happens like, you know, if you miss this one of it, it'll be back in like 4 weeks time. Like, there's no new things, so it doesn't have that whole thing of like, Nikki, we've got to be here, we've got to get this stuff in this month, otherwise who knows when it'll be back, sort of thing. Yeah, it does have different names. The holidays in Palali are as well, but definitely a holiday themed event. Well, we actually don't need anything. I think we're all done here now, aren't we? Oh no, hold up, I gotta go and talk to Ozzy. We should be able to level up, actually. Maybe even double level up, because I think we were pretty close last time. Or we could have, but I didn't. Something like that. Oh yeah, we definitely can. Fantastic. Alright, we can do planting. That'd be nice. Seed collection. Field expansion. We do like this one, quantity boost, always handy. Fishing. Pond expansion. Ooh. Small fish. And fish food research. More animals and lodge upgrade. Ooh, that's very good. That's what I think we want. I think we'll go star collecting again, because we like that. Get an extra meteorite per day, and then animal inviting. Listen to the songs of brown quality animals from Mirrorland to invite more animal companions to your home. Increases the capacity of small animal lodges by 2. Ooh, that's good. We got 2 new gifts. Increases Astrolite limit for crop acquisitions by yardlings. Ooh, I don't know what that means. And nothing else here. Before we do any more talking, we'll get our new Astrolite. Where is it sitting? That's across the water. Is it? No, it's not. Nice. Sure, I can't do anything about it. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Wait, where is it? There it is. I should already have an animal that I can put in here.
Still space in the animal guest room. Now, who do you think will be our next lucky visitor?
Yeah, there we are. We got squirrel. We got the squirrel that's not there. We can pop the squirrel in, right? Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, he's doing a little dance. Very good. Did we get him? No, we didn't. There we go. Doing his little dance again. Hello, good morning, afternoon, or evening, Dibs. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. Alright, so we can get one more small animal, but we can go and capture a few more small ones now, which is nice. So, yeah, let me go back over here. Alright, I don't know why they keep saying new. They're all living there now. Yeah, the blush bunny. We can go and capture the blush bunny, for example. I know that. And maybe some of them. I'd say blush bunny, the Pippi Longstocking, and the pony. My Little Pony are probably the ones that I can get now. Very good, very good. Let me just check. Hello. Well, no, we gotta go back over and talk to her because we weren't finished with her yet. Which one did you refer to as the Longstocking? The one that was called Longstocking, the long-eared llama thing. Its name was like Longstocking or something. It's what its actual name was. I'm not completely making names up. I'm only, you know, vaguely altering names. Hold up. Let me go back. Let me go back and find out. Yeah, see? Longstocking. We'll go and we'll find it. We'll go and we'll find it. And I'll see if I can capture it just for you, Vi. Thank you very much. Okay, been too long out of Nikki. At the same time, not long enough, trust me. If I could leave, I would. But she's too pretty. I have no choice. Yeah, of course. Special. Alright, we can... Actually, we will need it on this one anyway when we go and find them. Right, now, what were you saying in your other things? We do need to get through some of those things eventually. But we're fine for now. We'll keep saving. Alright, what can I sell to you? That's a lot of those things. What do I use for them? I don't know. I can only sell 999 to them. Alright. Can I sell another pack of 999? Okay. Nice. That should do. That's enough, I think. I like how it's a little mining, you know, pickaxe thing. But we don't really mine, we just pick them up on the ground. And I think that's it, yeah? Say goodbye. Alright, hopefully we've got enough for a 10 roll. We should have enough for at least a 10 roll, surely, right? Okay, we can get the big thing at 1,000. Then what's this all about? Yeah, okay, so that'll almost be at that amount once we get the 1,000 thing. Okay, because that's the most expensive thing. Yep. And then, now we get a 450 thing. Flower stand's nice. The trolley's nice. I like the tea table as well. Oof. There's 2 weeks to go. We've got plenty of time. Yeah, we'll just go in order. No. We'll get the table, then we'll get the trolley next time. Yep. And now that means we're actually opened up for these, so we can now actually get our diamonds. We could actually get one now. Whoa, 50 diamonds. I thought that it was like just 1 diamond, but no, it's actually 50. It's 1 pack of 50. Or a pack of 100. I'm very tempted. I'll just get it now. Oh, I shouldn't. 14 days. We will get them eventually. We'll wait. If I need to. If I need to do our 10 roll. Alright, very good. We got a blue. I don't think we're close enough for a permanent roll, 10 roll yet, but start. Alright, I think that's everything for like the base daily things, which is good. Which means now we check the actual what's called, see if there's the updates on them, and see what we gotta do. Mm-hmm. 3 days. 3 days until the midway thing. Close, but it's good. I got all of them. We definitely are gonna have enough for a 10 roll today. Yep, very good. And that was it. Wow. But the losties are done. Like, are there, so we can find the last lostie. Yep. Where's he hiding? I don't know where that is. It's not set up like that anymore. Alright, so we can go get him. And we're missing a couple of things. Alright. That's right. That's what we're waiting for, is for the last ones of these. So we should go and get all of them done. It'll give us a little what's called, but all of those are also done. Yep. What we got here? Why was it red? Where to go? No. Very keen to play that new Hobbit game that we unboxed the other week as well. We have to wait till next month, but very keen. Alright. He's here somewhere. Unless he's only here when the stage is here? That'd be a bit weird. Surely not. Right? No. Oh, there he is. Found him. Hey. Wonderful. That's that. We get that. And over here we do that. And that's another gift. And I think that's the final gift for this. Yeah? Yeah. Which means we don't need to do any more of these. And there's not many more anyway. There's literally 3 things left. But we won't get anything from them. So that's good. We don't need to worry about them. Very good. So it is these things we need to do, because we've done none of them. And there is 6. No, there's 5. Alright. They give us a lot of diamonds, so... Even if we have enough to do 2 10 rolls, we'll only do 1 10 roll, because again, I didn't want to be going for too long today. So we're near about the amount of time I want to be going for. So, but we'll go through them. Oh. Ah. Was it this side or the other side? Because there was a different special door that we had to go through once, I think. It might have been the other one, maybe. I've been so busy with work, I've had no time to get this season done. Oh, I've worked on quick, easy things, aiming to do 1 quick thing after my dailies each day, but questing has definitely been neglected. And what's worse is that the story mission for the event thing this month is the longest that they've ever had. It was so long. It's the first time that as soon as the event hit and the first day I got to play it, I was like, okay, we're going to do the actual event, because I'm not going to be able to do a lot of Nikki this month because it's spooky month, October. I'll be doing the spooky games. So I started doing the main event, and it just kept going. It just kept going. And it just kept going. I'm like, this is so long. Like, I'm glad I started doing this, but oh my gosh, why is it so long? Oh. Oh. Like, it's ridiculous how long it goes for. And, I mean, I take a long time to do things anyway. I know that. But even still, no, it's long. It's insane how long it is in comparison to the other times. And people were telling me that last month's event thing, the story in that one was shorter. I finally did get it done near the end of the month. And it was fairly short, but people were saying, oh yeah, it's real short. They got it done real quickly. I think they definitely made up for it by making this one so flippin' long. It's crazy. And having it in all those different parts. Oh. Interesting story because of how different it was and everything, but yeah. Yes, I did the whole starting one, and that took me a week. Yeah. Oh. I'm glad you've done that though, because yeah, that takes a flippin' long time. Adulting is tough. I had time last season, so I finished it pretty quickly. Yeah. I had a lot of time with Nikki last month, and it still took me until the end of the month to do it. So again, that's why I was like, it worked out real well that I forced myself to do the actual mission thing this time, early on, because like I didn't know it was going to be so long. Oh. Alright, I think this is definitely not it. But yeah, like I like a lot of the dresses and everything with this one, which is why it's been a bit problematic that the whole past week I've not been here. I think it's been what, like 7 days exactly, 7 or 8 days, no longer. I think it's been like 9 or 10 days. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, there we go. It's like, I've tried, there were like 1 or 2 days, I think, where I got to just open Nikki and then close it just so it registered that I opened it for the day, so I could get those daily login things. But yeah, didn't get to do anything, so definitely behind in like my diamonds and stuff. So what do we actually do? How do I do this? I've been logging in every night at 9 p.m. to do my dailies, but even that takes me about an hour. Yeah, about half an hour. So it's just a whole thing of water rising and lowering and stuff, right? Ooh. No, we can do this one. Actually, maybe. Oh, it's a bit risky, but we did it. Ooh, just. Hold on. Ow! But yeah, no, definitely, you know, having a limited amount of time, and there being a lot of good things in this one that you'll want to get. Yeah, and yeah, that's been the thing, is that as soon as I got the that event done. Oh no! Now we're okay. Yeah, I went straight to doing my spooky games that I'm meant to be doing. Oh, it just goes around in a circle. Alright. Go, go. This is only level 1. There's 5 of these. Oh. What was that? Oh no. No, I can make it. No, I can't. Oh no, I probably could. Too late though. Go, 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 go. Oh no, oh no. Oof. Oh, lucky. Oh, it looks like that. Here we go. That's a really long one with the water. 4 minutes. Oh, I don't want to do flipping 5 of these things. This could be like 25 minutes almost. Like it's over 4 minutes. 25 minutes. Oh, nice. That one's 20 minutes to do the others. That's crazy. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Wow. Why is everything so long in this event period thingy. Oh boy. Okay. Just 5 more minutes, please. We all said one time it was too short, and Info was like, "Ho." 20 years later. Oh no. Oh no, they're just bouncy ones, aren't they? Yep. And then we hop back on the mobile. Alright, alright. The music with this one is sort of making me, you know, making me want to go and play Harry Potter, but Harry Potter before Harry Potter. Hogwarts, Witchcraft and Wizardry and Magic and Airy, and still haven't finished that. That's a game for this month, so we can definitely be doing that one soon, sometime. Ooh. But also, we need to continue because we started it many years ago, and then last year we finally finished it with. We did the first Harry Potter on PlayStation. Last year we did the second Harry Potter on PlayStation. So we've got to do the third Harry Potter on PlayStation 2. I don't know if I own it though. I think I might. I'm not sure though. I will need to check. But we definitely want to be trying to do that this month as well. Keep saying all the things that we need to be doing this month. We need to actually start doing them. Yeah, I think it's just the music and then the sort of just the setting of this sort of level with the things reminds me of Harry Potter's a bit. Ooh. Oh no. It's okay. We've got hover. We're safe. Whew. There we go. That's roughly around the same time as the last one. Actually, I think this one might be like 5 to 10 seconds longer than the last. Yeah, wow. There was 5 of them. We've done 2, there's 3 more. Leave the 3 more for another time. I love the idea of this quest, but the content constant sound of rushing water is so overstimulating. Ah, I can definitely understand that. I was literally just thinking my controller is constantly vibrating, and I think it's from the vibrations of the little carts going around. I'm like, that's like quite a lot. It's just constantly vibrating. All right. Who have I done? You? I can't do you. Why can't I do you? Oh, because I've got to... Whoops. Whoops. No. Whoops. Yeah. I've got to do this. Then I can do this. Right. I can get the chickens now. I can get the roosters to our farm. But that's not what we were doing. Viking was like, you've got to go get the Pippi Longstockings. Where even are they? Fish, how do I do this? I know there's a way. Oh, that was it. There it is. How do we hunt it? We can do precise... There we go. Bang. Okay, higher? And I should be able to glide down. Yep, there we go. Go catch one. Alright, where are they? Over here. Very high up. How am I even meant to grab that? Oh, because this is the place where you can do the whatchamacalls, isn't it? Oh. Oh, he died. Oh. All his pennies fell down. Alright, there's one. There's a couple of them. Gotcha. Alright, very good. Now, let's catch them. We can't. Okay, never mind. They're a higher level. Fish. Never mind. But that's them anyway. Like some real nice wings on them. Their mascara. Very pretty. And little fascinator top hat. That's my handy one. Alright, well, that's not what we wanted. How do I turn that off? Alright, alright, where were we? Alright, we didn't need to do that anyway, but that's part of what's called. That's all good. We're all done. Fantastic. it's just rolls now, I think. Right? Gotta get our weekly things though. Now, that's all done, yep. Hey. Right, I don't like that jumper. It's too busy. There's another one in there, apparently. Ah. Ah, yes, because we finally finished the water one from the permanent. Very nice. I like it, like with how the water flows, but I think it's just a little too busy again with just the frills. And I really like frills. I really like that side piece though. I think that's really nice. And I don't mind like the lace up the top, but the frills of it all, ruffles, yeah, the ruffles, yes. There's a lot of ruffles. A little too ruffly for me. Reminds me of a mushroom, or you know, those fungi and stuff. Ruffles are ruffling. Oh. Change the color of it, and it's, yeah, basically a mushroom type of thing. Okay. I think we're ready for our rolls. Alright, we only need to buy 4, that's easy. And we're halfway on that one, so yeah. Last one in for me, off to bed, have a great rest of stream, and have a good rest, and healing. Salem, alrighty, no worries, thank you very much, Viking. We'll be doing our 10 rolls, and then I'll be heading off for more rest and healing, but very much appreciated that you have joined us. I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest, and a fantastic and wonderful day ahead of you once you've gone to sleep and then woken up, and then we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now. And once I'm definitely all fully definitely better, so sometime this week we'll do the polls and the voting and stuff on when we'll be doing the Discord watch parties, the European one and the American one. So it's possible that maybe this coming weekend, maybe. So yeah, depending on how the voting goes. So yeah, see how it goes. What are we looking for? I gotta go to the store. I gotta buy 4. Ooh. Ah, fantastic. This stuff's rolled over. Oh, that's enough for a permanent. Ooh, we won't do the permanent this time. We'll do the permanent roll next time, though. Very exciting. Means I don't need to buy any, because we've already got our 10. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Now, we will get a deep echo, which is great. I think we'll also get a 5-star piece, because I don't think we did last time. So I believe we'll get our second 5-star piece, because I think we've only had one. Yeah. Alright. But we're getting the deep echo bare minimum, and obviously more of the little pixie outfit, which I really like the pixie outfit. I like them both. Oh. I'm very hesitant. What was it? It was like 2 days, I think they said. 2 days and 4 hours until it's the midway point, which is when the mirror battle rolls over and everything, which is when we get the new 4-star mid-banner things. I really hope there's only one. I kind of hope it's terrible. I kind of really hope it's terrible. Alright, here we go. Our 10 roll for the day, and then we'll be wrapping it up. That's the rainbow. That's what we're after. Fantastic. Alright, we got some earrings. They're nice, I like them, but of all the things we could have gotten, I think they just keep giving us the little accessory things, unfortunately. But I do like them, they look very nice. Like, it looks like that sort of stamped, very, very sort of fragile gold with the leafing and stuff. And then, like, I don't know, some little pearls and a little bit of, it's not an emerald, it's the yellowy green one. Can't remember what that's called. It's not the emerald, though. Boop. Only 8 to go. I don't know if we're going to do it. I don't know if we're going to do it. I mean, we've still got 2 weeks, but again, we don't have a lot of time to spend on it this month. Anyway, what's the 4-star piece that we get? Okay, we got the flowers in the hand. That's okay. That's nice. I like that. So we've got the bird, we've got the flowers, and what's the other piece? Well, what's the other 2 pieces? No, those flowers. It's 2. What are the other 2? Did I get the hair? I think I did. I think I might have got the hair, or maybe I got the stuff in the hair. No, I think I've gotten the hair, which I'm really excited about. I really like that hair. But there we go. Fantastic. Now the deep echo. Right, so we got the eyes first. I'm just not a big fan of the makeup in this one. The base makeup does that weird little flowery thing. I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. One of my favourite ones is also my most hated one. It's the one that's got the little stitching things. I don't like that. I think we'll go the lipstick. I do prefer the much darker lipsticks, but we'll go that just so we've got it. So far. There we go. That's our 10 for today. But we definitely we've got enough to buy 10, so we're definitely we'll be able to do a 10 next time we play. But that's it for Nikki today. So there we go. Fantastic. Wonderful. Very good. I'll just let that. Over so I can see chat and then we can wrap it up. Oh, the shaking kitty cats. Oh. Now, when will I be back and what will I be doing? Well, like I said, it was a very short stream today, but yeah, you know, I'm still recovering. Definitely much better than I was. What's today? Today's Sunday. I won't be back tonight. Or will I? No. Tomorrow, Monday. I could be back. I could be back either tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. So we're talking about roughly 24-ish to 36-ish hours. We'll be back. Could be back. And okay. So if I'm back in about 24-ish hours, I'll be back with Nikki because that'll be daytime. If it's the 36-ish, it'll be nighttime, which means we'll be back with a spooky game. And I'm not sure which one. Maybe we'll try one of those other, what are they called? FMV ones, the full motion video ones. I really like them. I got a couple of them that are spooky-esque. But like I was actually saying earlier, I've got the Harry Potter before Harry Potter. The Hogwarts Mysterium Witchcraftarium one. The thing is, that one actually can be done during the day. So, and the more I say it, the more I'm like, the first time I played the game, I played it for like maybe, 4-6 hours, and it was putting me to sleep. It wasn't very engaging, but then it did pick up. So I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So I kind of wouldn't mind going back and doing that. I'm going to forget. I don't remember any of the controls, how to do anything though. But yeah. Good night. Hello, Sai, and hello, chat, and good morning, Yeast. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. We're just wrapping it up now. We just did our Nikki and our rolls, and we got some earrings with some pressed leaf gold and a sunflower to put in our hair. Hi, Yeasto. I see. But we went through the final checks of the shirts, the final, also only the second, but the final check of the jumpers. Went through the check of I was about to say the Toto bag. No, the Toto bag, that's Wizard of Oz, but the tote bag, of the little tote bag. So we done all our checks. The only thing to do left is actually do the rechecks after the wash. So, yeah, I suppose technically it's not the last of the checks, but yeah. Oh, tote bags. I didn't know they made them. Yeah, so they make two sizes. This is the normal size, which is small. But I mean, for your hot sauces, that's plenty enough. You get this, you pop it over your shoulder, and away you go. You go down to your IGA because, you know, your independent grocers of Australia, they're going to have more of your Australian branded sort of mum and pop type of hot sauces and everything. You get your hot sauces. You got plenty of room in here for enough to put of your hot sauces and everything like that. And then you can also go and get some wet wipes and everything like that, wet ones, for cleaning up for the aftermath of the hot sauces. It's enough room. It's enough room. Not for your weekly shop, but for your hot sauce shop. It's enough. The other size they do, I believe, is it's either slightly more elongated or it's slightly longer. Like all the dimensions are the same except for one. I think it's longer. And I think that's the reason why I picked this one, because the longer version is literally just like, yeah, it's just going to be more black. That's it. So, yeah. Yeah, the other thing that I was like, oh, because you can do the two sides. I'm like, do we just do one side? Do we do both sides? I feel if we did one side, it'd be too weird. So we did both sides. So yeah, but yeah, that's after obviously the shirt and the other shirt and then the jumpers, and I've washed them and we recheck them. But of like buying of the samples and stuff, that's it. No more samples, except for there's like 2 samples that do need to be bought, but they're not for this artwork design, so we don't need to worry about them for a while. So yeah. I do lots of small shops per week. Well, there you go. Small tote bags, good. It's like the whole thing, right? Of when people are trying to lose weight, one thing that can help is them using smaller cutlery and just smaller cutlery. Cutlery, it's the knife and forks and the whatnots. But by using smaller knives and forks and spoons and smaller bowls and plates, you're not going to fill it up as much because you can't, and you can't put as much onto the thing, so it takes you longer to eat and to go through the stuff. So having smaller things can be very beneficial. So having a smallish tote bag, you can still get in, you know, a couple of sticks of cabanossi, maybe a head of lettuce, one of the punnet things of your Roma tomatoes, and a bottle of tomato sauce and a bottle of barbecue sauce, and a 2-liter thing of milk. and then a loaf of bread on top. That would all fit in there. Probably not much more after that. That's probably really sort of starting to stretch it, mate. But then you're all good. The problem is that by doing a lot of smaller shops, though, is that maybe you will end up buying more things in the end, though, because you're just going. So I don't know. Anyway, the main thing is you got your cabanossi, so you can snack on that for the week and just I mean, each time you go, you wouldn't be needing to buy the bread or the milk. Maybe every second time. Depends on how much you go through it, how quickly. Tomato sauce you wouldn't, because that should last about a month. So, yeah. How many beers can it hold? Ish. I don't actually have any more things of the 4-packs, but it would. All right, so because it's got like a base, but the base isn't super wide, so that's the width of the base. That's the width of the base. So, yeah. So it depends on how they're done. If they're done by like 2 cans by whatever, you'd be able to fit an amount. But if it's done by like 3 by 3 or something like that, oh no, 6 packs. That's 3 by 2, yeah. It'd bulge out a little, I think. I think it would bulge out a little, but if you're going, if you're having a real man's drink and you're having like lemon ruskies or twists, or or the baby version, I suppose, your mudslides and stuff like that, they would definitely 100% fit. Crusades, whatever they're called. I don't know. I don't buy and drink alcohol. What are they? Vodka cruisers. That's it, cruisers. Because they're thin and long, they definitely fit. Your things. But again, it probably bulge out a little. But it fit. You'd be able to fit enough to consume until you went there the next time to buy more. So that's all it needs to do, right? As long as you can get enough until you have to go again. Yeah, the only very final things I do want to check are ones that I wouldn't use this design on, so I have to wait until another time. But yes, so I'll possibly be back tomorrow morning-ish, otherwise tomorrow night. And the more that I think about it, yeah, the more I'm like, maybe I want to do the Harry Potter. Again, we do got to go through. I want to do Dead Space. I want to do Martha is Dead. I want to do Scars. I want to do Control. I want to do Castillo. I want to do System Shock. I want to do a lot, but some of them definitely have to be nighttime. Some of them can be done during the day. But yeah, we just got to see with my healing and my energy levels and everything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Very short, I know. I will, depending on when I'm back next, I'll maybe have spoken to Dimitri, and I'll maybe know when he might be here with us next, and when we'll be doing the anchovy and cheese pizza for him. I will not be. I had to buy Zimmel yesterday. They had no milk. I think I've seen Zimmel. At first thought, I was like, that's a medication. But no, I think I have actually seen it. Don't actually check. I'm sure it'd do a 6-pack fine. Yeah, I'm sure you could fit it in there somehow. Where there's a will, there's a way. Like the non-gummy gummy bears used to say. What were they? The Power Rangers that were gummy bears. The Care Bears. That's it. The Care Bears. Like that Care Bear used to say. Or all of them? Or just one of them? Some of them. Where there's a will, there's a way. Care Bears, yeah. I'd assume they'd have done new versions of Care Bears by now, right? They've done so many new versions of those little ponies. So surely they've done new Care Bears, but they're probably very CGI, I'd imagine, and terrible. Like flipping Blinky Bill. That's just an outrage. That's heresy. And Blinky Bill CGI. Ugh. A man of many ideas. But very little talent to be able to actually execute or do any of them. Anyway. What I was saying. But yes, Dimitri, he has to have his anchovy pizza. And this time there will not be a goal for me to have any of it because I had it and I was fine. Well, I mean, it killed me, but I didn't react like him. I didn't explode. It wasn't atrocious like he made it out to be. But he has to do it again, but this time without the olives. So, but yes, I will hopefully have news by that, perhaps before I'm back next time. For next time. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me this morning. Very much appreciated. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the time happens to be for you. Say hi to your mum for me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Gingerbread Salem. I see you have a banana threatening me. Well, ease up. Ease up. I mean, I find that quite inappropriate, Colourfully Woolly. You know, well, first of all, my middle pocket banana is not threatening. It's very thin, it's long, but it's soft. It's not threatening at all.